Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about food. Food is not something that you eat. It's something that has cultural significance. You ever heard the quote, "Show me your friends and I will show you your future"? My remix to that quote is, "Show me your country's food and I will show you your country's culture." Right now, at the time of recording this video, the British people, they're getting a lot of backlash. There are individuals, better yet, the world, they're making fun of the British people for having such bad food. Recently, Keith Lee, the food critic, he did a UK tour, and the UK people, they really served him potatoes with beans and tuna. This is apparently seen as a good dish in the British landscape. But Keith Lee, when he took a bite, he spit it out. As soon as he spit it out, it began a cultural roasting session on British cuisine. The good thing is that the British people, they're not just being insulted and not saying anything back. They are fighting back. They're saying, well, what about you Americans? You Americans eat so much processed food that your taste buds are burned off. You don't even know what good food tastes like. And you want to know something? I'm happy that they're fighting back. Because when one area, one country insults another country's food, I believe that they are insulting that country's culture. Now you may think, food is not culture, Armani. A dance is culture. Art is culture. The museums that these countries have, that represents the culture. But I disagree. Because with dance, there's always people that are super self-conscious. They're not trying to dance in public. With music, there are religious folks that can't listen to certain songs, so they tune it out. But with food, everyone eats food. I believe food is the best representation of a country's culture. And this is why I believe if you're traveling somewhere new, try out their food. And if you like it, let the locals know. But if you don't like it, don't make a big fuss about it. You are not Keith Lee. You are just a regular guy. There is no reason to start an international roasting session on this country's food. It's just not needed. If you hate the food that much, just go to McDonald's or something. But there is no reason to critique the food to the locals too much. Because what you're really doing to them is you're making them question their identity. You're an outsider and you're critiquing their culture, and they are not going to like you for it. Whether you agree with it or not, people place food in the highest part of the totem pole, even if they're willing to admit it or not. For us, the Americans, we're just making fun of the British people's potatoes with the beans, with the tuna, but they consider it an attack on their identity. It's very similar to, let's say you don't have kids, but you insult a parent's kids. You think you're just insulting the kids? You're like, man, it's not personal. They're always going to take it personal because that's their kids. So you got to understand stuff like this, especially when it deals with the global scale. You may be roasting with your friends about certain topics, but when it comes to the global scale, it's better to bite your tongue and show some etiquette because, like I said, you are not Keith Lee. You are not a food critic. You're simply a tourist that is visiting a new spot. If you liked today's talk, drop that like for me right on below. Hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, and never miss another episode again.